Well, my name is Sue Wilken. I am the Executive Director of A Place to Belong. I have been here for 10 years. It's my job to oversee the operations of this club. We have a club in Detroit Lakes, and we are also starting one in Perham. I grew up in Fergus Falls. I've lived here all my life, raised my family here. It's a great town. It's a beautiful city. It's big enough to have the services that we need and small enough to know your neighbor. We serve people with serious mental illness who are working on their recovery by means of voluntary recreational, social, educational, and community service opportunities, because those are the kinds of things that help a person become a whole person. One of the reasons that A Place to Belong exists in Fergus Falls is it was started at the time that people who lived at the Fergus Falls Regional Treatment Center were being discharged. And it would be absolutely critical for them to have a refuge. We have crafts, we have food because our people are hungry. Our people are chronically poor. We have a lady who I dearly love, she grew up in a home where she was emotionally and physically abused. As a result of that, in addition to having a serious mental illness, she also has some very big phobias to being clean, for taking a shower. Between her mental health provider and A Place to Belong, people have come along and helped her and loved her. This is her family. This is the only family she has. She's here every day. She has learned to take a shower. She has learned to have clean clothes. And yet our goal is just to love on them, to make sure that they have a safe, comfortable, and supportive environment. I don't need people to tell me how wonderful I am, but to have somebody smile and get a hug when I tell them how wonderful they are, that just floats my boat. It's just to be able to serve people is just such a joy. The services that we provide for our members are absolutely free. And what started out as enough money from the state of Minnesota for our full operations, it no longer covers. We have grown like tripled. Now our funding comes from the community, and we're very, very thankful for Fergus Falls because they have been very, very generous. Every individual and every contribution made to A Place to Belong is A, tax deductible, B, making a difference in the lives of people with serious mental illness. Another member was homeless one winter. That's a very, very bad time to be homeless. He came here every day. He did his laundry here. He'd showered here. He ate his meals here. We are not licensed to have residential care. People can't stay overnight here unless it's an activity. And one night it was going to be 20 below, and he was leaving for the night. And I said, "We'll see you tomorrow." And he looked at me, deadpan serious, and he said, "If I'm still alive in the morning, I'll be here." Well, let me tell you, that's not one of the days that I walked away and said, "This is why I do what I do." But my whole life, I will never forget that statement. But it reinforced the importance of the services that we provide to the people who are struggling or suffering with their mental illness. Most of our people are living life to the fullest. But in that case, and that in and of itself would keep me coming here every day forever.